Morning guys, so it is 6:30 a.m. I am off to Tesco's, so I've just arrived. I'm collecting my food shop, so I've got 3 cakes to make over the next week, 3 big cakes, so I ordered a bunch of stuff and I'm collecting it. So I'll show you what I got when I get home, but I'm just waiting for them to come over to the car and tell me what's what. But it's meant to be really hot today. It's been really hot for the past 2 days, to the point where you feel like you can't do anything, so I'm really hoping that it's not too bad today, just because I really need to get some stuff done and make some cakes and just be productive, because I hate just sitting around. I can't do it. So yeah, I've just been sat on my iPad and I just feel so unproductive because I just want to sit in the shade. It's that hot. It's about 30 degrees. But yeah, so I'm really tired because I went to bed late because I was ordering my new food mixer. That's how tired I am. So they're just going to get my stuff. I ordered a new food mixer, so I was choosing out of so many different ones, and I was kept on going back and forth with the Kenwood, and then I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna get the KitchenAid, which is one that everyone gets because it's so lovely and all the reviews are amazing. And I've watched the reviews, and that's kind of why I don't want to get the Kenwood, because the KitchenAid is better. So I ordered that. I'll insert a photo. I'm going to do an unboxing on Friday, which is tomorrow because it's Thursday today, so I will show you that. I'll give you a brief showing, because I probably will do an unboxing and setting up video separately, because I need to set it up, show you all the pieces and everything. But yes, I'm very excited for that, because I've been using a £5 hand mixer and it doesn't quite cut it when you're making 4-tier cakes or 4-layer cakes. It's just not enough room in the bowl for one, and the mixer just struggles a little bit. It's been fine up until this point, but I just needed to upgrade, so I thought, why spend £300 on a Kenwood and then in a year upgrade to the KitchenAid, and that could have been £300 that I could put towards the £500 KitchenAid. So yeah, so that's the plan. I will show you anything I do today. I'm gonna do what I've been doing already, where I do a couple of days vlogging, so a weekend. So it's Thursday, and I will probably do maybe until Sunday, depending on what I'm doing, or I might do it till Saturday. We will see. So I just did a workout with my sister. Excuse the way I look, I have no makeup on because I literally got up at 6 a.m. But I'm just going to show you what I got from Tesco. So I'm going to turn you around, show you all of it, and then I need to clean it and put it away. And then I'm planning to film a clean with me, so I was meant to do it days ago. So I will do that this morning while it's quite cool, because it's meant to get up to 29. It says that it can get up to 31, but it doesn't say it at all throughout the day. It says 29 from 1 till 4. So I want to get the clean with me done this morning, because it's going to be hoovering and stuff, so it's going to be quite hot. But yeah, so I wanted to do that first. So I need to crumb coat the cake, and then I think I'm going to sunbathe for a little while, and then I'm going to get back to decorating it in the afternoon. So I'm going to put you over here so that I can show you everything I got. So that's my mum's stuff, so I'll put that to one side. So I got my Vivera bacon because I am obsessed with this stuff. I eat it every day for lunch. I have half a pack, and it's really high in protein. So half a pack is 17 grams of protein, so that's really good. And I have that with pasta, or you can literally have it with anything. I also have it with salads, so because it's been so hot, I've been having it with salads, which is really nice. So I got 2 packs of that. They're £3 each. I don't know the price of everything, I just know that those are £3. Then I got some burger buns. So these are brioche burger buns, and you get 4. They're not seeded or anything, because I prefer the unseeded ones. Then I got these. That was my dog. You alright, Penny? She's fine, she just had a sneeze, I think, by the looks of it. I got these mozzarella vegetarian £1/4 burgers. So these have milk in, so these are definitely not vegan. Some of the things that Linda Mccartney sells. They say like vegetarian sausages, but when you look along here, it will have a little flower and it will say suitable for vegans, but these ones are not. So I wanted to have a burger for lunch, I think, just because I can have a burger in a bun with some salad, and I feel like that is not the worst thing to eat in this heat because it is just too hot at the moment. Then I got this beetroot salad, so it's all like chopped up beetroot, which is really, really nice. So again, that'll be going with my salad. I got this, which I'm really excited for. It is a 3 cheese pasta bake. It serves 4, I think. Does it serve 4? Where does it say? It does not say how many it serves, but I think it's between 3 and 4 servings. So I will probably take part of it out, cook it, and then do that every time. So I got 15 free-range eggs because I'm making 3 cakes over the next week, so I'm probably going to be using about 6 eggs each for those, or 7. I've already got 6 eggs in the fridge, and we also have chickens, so over the next week I will probably get 6 eggs because my mum gives me some of the eggs, so then I can use those as well. Then I got some iceberg lettuce because I get the one that's already chopped just because it's easier. Then I got 2 of these. These are the Salmon fried bites, and they are absolutely amazing. They taste like KFC. That's what they look like. And I put them on my salads. They are really, really nice. Some of the... I kind of went off the chicken nuggets, the corn chicken nuggets, because they do crispy nuggets, and then they do like Tesco's nuggets, and they just, like the batter, I don't know why, but recently the batter just hasn't been very nice, and when you cook it, the batter separates from the corn in the middle, and you just have this like air bubble, and it's just not very nice. So I changed over to those because they are really, really good. So I got some oat milk, just an usual thing for me. Then we are on to the baking stuff. So I got a chocolate orange. This is for my brother's cake. I'm doing a loaded drip cake. I will insert a photo if I've done it, or I'll insert a photo of what I'm aiming for. But basically, I'm going to be putting loads of these on there. I've also got magic stars. Then I got chocolate buttons. More chocolate buttons. I got some whispers in the fridge, but that's from a separate like purchase. But I'm going to put whispers in the top so they like stick out, like they give it a bit of height, and then you have the smaller things at the front. So I wanted to use like chocolate bars to give it a bit of height. Then I got these white chocolate Aero bars. I only got the cheap ones because they don't do white chocolate in actual Aero, which I don't know why, but apparently it's really nice. So I'm using this for the cake today, again to give it some height. So because I'm doing a white chocolate drip on a pink cake, so that's why I'm using all white chocolate. Then I got these Smarty buttons, which I thought were really cool, so they're going to be going on top as well. I got some white chocolate buttons. Then for the pink cake, I might also use these on my brother's, depends. I got some pink wafers for the pink cake, and then I got party rings because they're all different colours, so then they're quite good for cakes. I then got 6 blocks of unsalted butter because I get through so much of it, as you can see. I've got 2 in the fridge left, so I needed some more. Then I got some double cream for the ganache, which is for the drip cake. It just makes it drip a bit nicer because the chocolate can get a bit thick. Then I got some peppers for my salad. I got new potatoes because I make potato salad with those. Then I got 2 caster sugars, so these are both 1 kg each. I actually have this as well. I got 3 kg of icing sugar. It was a replacement. As I said in the car, it's slightly cheaper than the 3 bags that I was going to get. And it's the same weight as well, so I actually got it 60 pence cheaper, and it's a massive bag, so that's nice. And the last thing I got was a big bag of pasta, and this is to go with my bacon pieces and wet wipes because I have been using my Tala mitt to get all my face makeup off, which is just, I like it, but not every day. I sometimes just like to be in bed and wipe my makeup off with a wet wipe and not have to go in the bathroom and like wash my face and everything. Then the last thing that I got, I keep saying last thing and it's not the last thing because I keep finding stuff. I got some diet lemonade because I've been really liking this instead of like alcohol, so I've just been having this because it's quite refreshing. So yes, that is everything. I am going to wash it up now. Oh, I lied, I got some cocoa powder. But yeah, that is now everything. So yeah, I'm going to wash it all now and then I'm going to do my clean with me. So I will come back after that because that will be a separate video because it'll be so long. But yes, so I'm going to drink my tea and wash all this because I am still washing everything. They're a bit more lenient on lockdown and like who you can see. You can have like, I think it's 6 households at one place. Which works because obviously all my siblings live separately to me, but I am still wearing a mask when I go into shops and still washing everything. So yeah, I need to wipe all this down, disinfect it all, because you never know what germs are on it. But yes, I will see you in the next clip, whatever I'm doing. I decided to organise my cooking cupboard first. We're moving around this area here, so this used to have loads of stuff on it. And now we're making it all clear so that I can do all my baking here. So this is what the top of the fridge looks like. So that's Emma's stuff. This is my 16 kg of self-raising flour. All my oat milk, my crisps, coffee, and then my rice. And then we're putting a box here, which is going to have all my moulds, because as you can see, I have quite a few silicone moulds. And it's going to have my oats in it as well, and my rolls of like film and paper. So the only thing that will be there is the iron, and that's because there's an ironing board in this cupboard here. But apart from that, it will be clear. So yes, it's looking good so far. I will update you. I showed you the cupboard, but we're going to be moving it so that it's all in these drawers here. So I'm going to clear those out, and then it will go in there instead, and then it will be in front of this desk area. So yeah, I will show you once we've had a bit more progress, because it's the current situation. So this is what it currently looks like. So there's a lot of clear space. This is only here because I am going to be making some buttercream, but once that's done, I'll store this in a cupboard. So I'll go through all the cupboards individually, but I'm just going to show you what's on top. So I've got all my decorating stuff. So I've got sprinkles, all my nozzles. So I've got all of these bags, and then I've got bottles of sprinkles as well. Then I've got all my colourings. And I've got my reusable piping bags there, and then I've got some plates for cakes. Then up here, I've just got all my tools. So it's got my scrapers, my different ones, then my whisking, I don't know what these are called, but they go into my hand whisker. Then I've got all my spatulas, various different ones. Then this is a little brush that I use for when I'm sprinkling glitter on my cake parts. Then I've got some little fondant tools, so there's various different like tools for different things. So I've got those all in there, and I've got my cup measurements, and then a little pack of tweezers, which I sometimes use for when I'm putting on sprinkles. So that's everything that's on top. Then in here we've got everything that you decorate with pretty much. So I've got all my biscuits in here, icing. I have got another big bag of icing which will be going on top of there. But currently I've just got the little box in here. Now I've got all my cupcake cases, vanilla extract, peppermint, one food colouring because it's in a bottle, so I haven't put it in there because I rarely use it. Then I've got a pack of fondant icing, some syrup, and then some more sweets under here. Then in here I've got everything that's open and also some more decorating things. So I've got all my flours and sugars that are open, and same with all my jars and my oats. This is Fondant Cutters, so it's the alphabet and numbers, so I put those in a little jar. These are my cake pop sticks, any more nozzles that I mainly use, which I keep all the nozzles that I don't really use in there because I've got a pack of 40. And then all my main ones, like all my Wilton ones, I keep in here. Again, I've got some more cup measurements, and this is a brand new box of cupcake cases, so I keep that in here. Coconut oil, sugar, and these are all my fondant cutters, all my fondant molds. So I've got various different ones in there as well. And these, I haven't actually had a chance to use these yet, but they pop out. So it's a cutter and then it does that, but I just got them off Amazon. If you want to know where they're from, then let me know. And then in here is everything that is not open. So because I don't need to get to it very often, I put it in the bottom drawer. So sugar, cocoa powder, plain flour. This is self-raising flour, and then I have a big bag at the back there, but I just keep a stock of the self-raising flour in here, and then a mini one there, just so that I can get to it. Then I've got some gluten-free flour. This is brown sugar, a spare Biscoff, and spare golden syrup. And then up here, I'm gonna get a chair. So on the top of the fridge, I've got this box. So this has all of my, any small trays. I've got foil and greaseproof paper and cling film. Then I've got all of my molds in here because I have so many cake pop molds that they need to go in a box. And then I've got my turntable here as well, just because it's stuff that I can put up here which is big, and then I can just jump up and get it down easily. But this is how clean the area looks now, so it looks much better. And then I remembered that I've got my new machine coming, which will be in tomorrow's video. So I will show you a quick unboxing of it tomorrow, but I'm going to do a separate video for that. And I'm thinking that that will go here, because it's quite a big item, so it will probably need to be left out because I can't store it in a cupboard. Guys, so I've changed since you last saw me. I just filmed the clean with me, so I'm just going to show you what my room looks like now, and you'll have to go and watch that. It will already be up by the time this vlog goes up. So yeah, you'll have to go and watch it if you want to see the process, but I'll just show you the finished result. So I'm going to turn you around. I wiped down all the surfaces and just organised them a bit better. Made my bed, so I changed the bed. Then I wiped down all of this, rearranged all my shelves, and then got rid of all the, there was two clothes baskets here full of clothes that I just dried, and then I've also changed into a dress. So yeah, everything is wiped down clean, hoovered as well, which Cleo hated, that's why she's run off. But yeah, so we filmed the clean with me, very productive day. I've done Tesco's, I've organised the kitchen, I have filmed a clean with me, I did some exercise this morning, which will be in the Chloe Ting workout, and yeah, it's going pretty good today. I am about to crumb coat the cake, so I'm going to be making some buttercream, and then I'm going to be crumb coating that, so I will time lapse that for you. And then once that's done, I'm going to let that set, and I think I might sunbathe for a little while, just because it's really, really hot. I think it's already 30 degrees. And I think it's meant to get to 31 by 3 o'clock. So I'm going to make some lunch now, then crumb coat the cake, and then sunbathe, I think. So yes. So this is my lunch. So I've got potatoes, which I cooked yesterday. So they're the leftovers, so I wanted to eat those. Then I've got a bit of salad, and then I've got a Linda McCartney burger, and I've smashed avocado, which is in there as well. And this is the burger that I have, so it's suitable for vegans. The other ones that I got delivered, the ones that I collected today weren't suitable for vegans, and then the mozzarella ones, which are also really good. But yeah, these are pulled pork, and these are suitable for vegans, so I used to love these when I was vegan, because they're really, really like what the actual pulled pork is. But yeah, so that's my lunch, and then I'm going to crumb coat the cake. So this is what I've got for dinner. I had a very similar thing for lunch, but I had a burger with it instead of these vegan sun fried chicken. So I've got a salad, beetroot, pepper, cucumber, and then just these sun fried bites, because it is currently 31 degrees, so it's way too hot to have anything else. So yes, but I absolutely love these. These are corn, and they're about £3 per pack, and you get I think 11 in there, but they taste like KFC. They are so good. So just a little update. This is what I spent my day creating. It was really hot, so the drips didn't go quite how I wanted them to, but considering it was my first one, I was pretty happy. I had the fan hit all day because it has been about 31 degrees. But this is the drip cake I did. So it's vanilla sponge, vanilla buttercream, and then this is white chocolate drip, but because it was so hot it kept drying really quickly. Then we've got vanilla buttercream around the top. These are white Aeros, those are Pink Panthers, Party Rings, Smarties, and then there's also some white chocolate buttons on the front here. This was my first one, so I was really pleased with that. I've got to make 2 next week, 2 chocolate ones. So I wanted to do a vanilla one just because I knew that I was going to be doing some chocolate, but next week it's going to be a loaded chocolate one, so it'll be similar to this, where it's got loads of stuff on top, but it's all going to be milk chocolate. And then the other one is just going to have 2 alcoholic little bottles on it, and then it's going to have chocolate drip and some frosting like this pink one here, but it's not going to have all of the other stuff on top of it, so it's going to be a little more simple. But yes, so this is the cake that I made. It is currently 8:48, so I am going to be making some brownies and some cookies tomorrow so that I can officially launch my delivery boxes. So I'm going to turn you, and my KitchenAid is coming tomorrow as well, so I will briefly show you once it's set up, I think, or once it arrives, but I will be doing a in-depth unboxing and setting up video where I show you where I'm putting it, and I just go through all the speeds, the bowl, all of the specs of it, because I have watched quite a few reviews on it, so I know quite a lot. But yeah, it's the artisan mixer, so it's the more complex one. They do a classic one which just has all the basics, but this one has all the fancy stuff, so I'm really excited to get that. And it was the only colour left on curries, and I've been wanting it for ages, and I just decided I was going to get it. So I got it in milkshake, so it's going to be white, which is really nice. So yes, that's coming tomorrow, and because it's so hot at the moment, I'm literally just going to get into bed, watch some YouTube, and then have an early night. And I think I'm going to start trying to get up early, so like today I got up at 6, so I'm going to try and get up early because it's colder in the morning at the moment. Hey guys, so it's Friday, it's actually lunchtime. We've just got back from a walk. My delivery has arrived, so I'm going to be filming the unboxing for that. I will show you once I've got it all set up because I don't want to unbox it yet. My sister's putting the fan on me. It is 27.5 degrees already, which is just ridiculous considering it's 12 p.m. And I've made the brownies so far. I've made a tray so that I can advertise my brownie trays that I'm going to be doing by post. And then I also need to make some cookies, and I'm going to advertise for those as well. So this is what the finished brownies look like. So I'm going to graze this so that you can see where the portions are, but it makes 8, so it will be cut in half along there as well, and then you can see that I've already done the lines that way. So that's what the trays look like. These are the ones that I'm going to be selling for £15, and they can be posted. So I'm excited about those. So that's going to go back in the fridge because it is about 30 degrees, so it's just going to completely melt. Then I'm making some cookies. So I got this recipe off of Good to Know, and this is what they're supposedly going to look like, fingers crossed. And this recipe makes 20, so I've halved it so that it will make 10, and then I'm going to do a mixture of flavours. So I'm going to make that now, and then I will show you once I start decorating them, because that's the interesting part. And I have set up my KitchenAid. So I filmed the unboxing and all of the information about it, so you can go and watch that for more info. I'm going to do a more detailed review when I try it all out. But I'm going to use this to mix my cookie mixture. So I'll give you a little first impressions afterwards and just let you know whether I thought it was easier to use than the hand mixer. But yeah, so I've just got the beater on there to mix my mixture. So, and I also said in the review that it wasn't quite white. I thought it was going to be white, but as you can see, it's called milkshake, so it's more of a grey white, so I quite like it. I think it looks like more soft, it looks more like a pastel kind of tone, so yeah, looks really good. So I will see you once I've finished making the mixture of the cookies. So these are how the cookies turned out. We have eaten a couple of them before I film this, but they taste really good, so that's a good thing. I'll insert a photo on the screen of what they look like in a little box, and that will be how I'm posting them. So we've got Biscoff, Smartie and Oreo. There was also chocolate orange, and there's loads of other flavours, so I'm launching those this evening. I also got this in the post. It's a little mermaid tail, and you put fondant in it, and then it has a little mould, and then you can put it on cupcakes and things, so that's really good. I got a couple of other moulds. I think I got these yesterday, but I forgot to show you. So these are a unicorn horn, some eyes and some ears. So this is for my niece's cake. Again, I'll insert a photo of what it's gonna look like, hopefully. So these are all silicone moulds. So the KitchenAid is all cleaned. I have now cleaned up the workspace. What else did I get? I got these. These are whiskies, and this is for my brother's birthday cake. So I'll be making that next week. So it is Saturday afternoon. I didn't film anything this morning just because I've been really busy. So just an update, last night at 11 PM, earlier in the day I had listed that drip cake on Facebook just to see if anyone wanted to buy it, because we weren't going to eat all of it and we didn't want to cut into it if someone would buy it. And I had no one come back, so I thought, well, I really want to try it anyway because it was the first drip cake I did. So I tried a bit, and my parents had some, my sister, and then at 11 PM my sister's friend, not the one that lives with me, it's very confusing, but she basically messaged me saying, I need a cake for tomorrow, it's my friend's birthday, do you still have that drip cake? And I was like, no, I've just cut it. And I thought, well, I'll go back and see whether she wants me to make her one anyway. And she thought that that would be great, so I arranged to make a drip cake today. So I have made the 3 layers. It's a vanilla cake, so they're all done. I am going to crumb coat it, then I'm going to put it in the fridge to set, and then I'll be doing the final buttercream coating and the drip and all of the decorations. So I'm just going to turn you around and you can see what I've got so far. These are the 3 vanilla cakes. So they're nice and brown. They aren't burnt before anyone thinks that they might be. I have done a little tester with a knife to make sure that they're all set in the middle. But yes, they are nice and soft, so that's really good. Then I've got the buttercream in here, so we're doing white buttercream, or cream, because it's not, I haven't got my Wilton whiteners yet, so it's going to be cream. And then I'm doing a pink drip, so very similar to the cake I did yesterday. Again, I'll insert a photo if you have forgotten. But it was a pink buttercream with a darker pink drip, so I'm doing it slightly different today just so that I can get some different photos, but she said that she doesn't mind what it turns out like, she just really liked that one. So this is the work surface that I've got at the moment. So I've got my turntable here, so I'm going to be putting the slices on there and buttercreaming them for the crumb coat, and then I've got my decoration bits over here. This is my new bottle as well. This is what I'm going to be using for the drip. I saw so many people using these and they said that it's just a ketchup bottle. I got it on Amazon. I think, I'll put a price on the screen, but I think it was around £10. But yeah, and it's a really big bottle. It is 700ml, so it fits plenty in for a whole drip cake. And I'll show you the drip recipe I'm using because I've actually changed it. The one I did yesterday was quite thick, so I wanted to try a different one, which is a bit thinner, and it's a different ratio of cream to chocolate. And the photos that people have taken of it look like it's quite a runny drip, which is what I want. So I'm going to be trying that today. So I will turn you back around and put you on time lapse. So I just did my makeup really basic, just so that I can go out and deliver this cake. It's my sister's friend that placed the order, but she didn't like place it through my sister or anything, but she just wanted a drip cake for her friend's birthday. So she is going to the place that I'm dropping it off. It's like a football club, so I'm gonna be dropping it off and then she's gonna come outside and get it, and I'm gonna be doing that in about 45 minutes. That's when I'm gonna be leaving. So I've got the box ready, so I'll show you it all in the box. You would have seen me decorating it, but I'll show you it all finished. I'm really proud of it, considering I did my first drip cake yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? But basically I did my first drip cake this weekend, and now I've done my second one and it is 100 times better, which obviously is all part of learning, but it's amazing how much watching some YouTube videos and Instagram videos can do. Like, I've been typing in drip cakes into hashtags and just watching as many as I can because they're so therapeutic to watch and you learn so much. So I am really proud of how it's come out, so I'm really happy and I really hope she likes it. So this is the cake, so this is the box it's in, and this is the finished cake. So the drips are a lot better than I did on my last one, as you can see, and I tried to design it slightly different so that it was a different photo, and I did different buttercream on it, and I used most of the same stuff. The only things that I added was Maltesers, because she said that she likes them, but yes, apart from that it is pretty much the same, just an improved design. So yes, I am delivering this in about 5 minutes. I will be leaving. So I'm hoping that it's okay in the box. It looks like it will be alright. And I'm just going to put it in the footwell and fingers crossed it will make it there. It's only around the corner, so I'm not too worried. Yes, definitely drive slow. But yeah, I'm going to put the lid on now and then yeah, I will be leaving in a minute. Morning guys. So it is currently 11 AM. Like just after, and Cleo has her haircut today. Look at that. She is completely, it's just terrible. She hasn't been cut by the groomers for almost 4 months now. Yeah, the last time she was cut was in February, but then I had to cut her myself because of lockdown, but she is now allowed to go back and they're going to be wearing masks and everything. So we're going to be going there soon, but she really needs it. She can barely see, so that'll be really nice. She has got a mat on her tail which I just can't get out, so he can cut that off and that'll hopefully be fine. I also wanted to say that I absolutely love the KitchenAid. I've been using it a lot more because I had to make that cake yesterday. I used it for buttercream, I used it for mixing the cake mix, and I absolutely love it. It is just great, especially for buttercream, when I like to whisk mine for quite a while to make it as white as possible, and it is so fluffy, and like I just seem to have the recipe down and I don't have to change it, which is great. So it means that I can just leave it mixing for, you know, as long as I want, but I don't have to have my hand in there mixing it because it is just so much more strenuous when you're using a hand mixer. I ordered a cover because I prefer to mix all of the icing and the butter like using the mixer, but because I am used to using a hand mixer, what I have to do is put half of the mix in and then use a spatula, because if I straight away put the mixer in there, even with the KitchenAid, it doesn't do it too much with the KitchenAid, but as soon as you put the sugar in there and start mixing it, it starts flying out of the bowl because it's powder. So that's why I got a cover. That should be coming today. I think it's the KitchenAid official one, but I might be wrong. I got it off Amazon and it said that it was compatible, and there were a couple of others which were like a funny brand which said it was compatible, but this one had KitchenAid branding, and yeah, it was $17.99, so that's why I think it's the official one, because it was more expensive. Hey guys, so I just dropped Cleo off. I'm on my way home. She was not really happy about going. It's because she doesn't remember, so she would usually go every like 8 weeks, whereas she hasn't been for like 3-4 months now, so I think she's just completely forgotten. And we don't go out anywhere, like apart from walking her, she doesn't see anyone outside of my family. So I think it's just like a combination of that, like not seeing anyone and then seeing a completely new person. Yeah, and she said that because she's got a mask on, she thinks that some of the dogs find it a bit scary. So yeah, but I dropped her off, so that was good. And fingers crossed she will come back looking lovely. So I'm on my way to pick up Cleo. I actually missed her quite a lot, so it was a 2-hour slot, and it's now 2 o'clock, so yeah, she's been there a little while. I'm going to pick her up. Yeah, she's going to look so cute because she is going to be so nicely cut, so I literally can't wait to see her. Fingers crossed she didn't find it too traumatic after like 3 months or 4 months of not going. So yeah, I will see you when I get home probably, and then I'll show you what she looks like in a bit more depth. So this is the new cover, it just arrived. So it's a pouring lid, so it means that you can pour stuff whilst the cover is still on and it's mixing without it splashing back. There's a tiny little gap here, but I think even for icing sugar it will make a difference because it was literally all coming out over the sides, not so much in the middle, so that's why I'm not too worried about the gap. But yeah, I will put the link on the screen here with the price and everything, just so that you can see, but I think it was around £17. But it's the official KitchenAid one, as you can see here, so it fits the machine well, because there were some that were cheaper versions and they just, you know, you worry that it won't actually fit. And it's got these little hooks on the sides here, which like lock it on, so that it can't just fall off once the machine starts mixing. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Why are your ears back? So, this is what Cleo looks like. I'm just going to move her ears because they always fold back. So, she's all been cut. I will insert a before photo here so that you can see the difference. But she hasn't got a flag tail anymore because it was so matted. But yeah, she's really nice and short, and I think you had a good time, didn't you? She's so cute. So yes, she is all nice and cut, ready for our holiday. Which is not this week, coming next week because it's Sunday, so we go next Monday. So yeah, first week of July, and we'll be in Weymouth, which is really nice. So we're taking the dogs with us. But yeah, she looks really cute, and the haircut's only £33, so I think it's really worth it. And she finally got her nails clipped as well because she was getting really long nails, but she's super tired because it clearly wore her out. So I think I forgot to show you these. So my mum's been making some cake toppers. Because I make the cakes, it means that she can sell them through me as well, so that makes it a bit easier. That's a little bit stuck on there. So these two just say happy birthday. And then these ones are ones that we've like deliberately made for people's cakes. So those were some standard ones which I need for 2 birthdays coming up. But this one is for my niece, and we chose the colour because it will go with her unicorn cake that I'm doing. Then this is for my brother's 40th. So we did a champagne one for my brother's 40th because it will go with the cake. It's going to be a chocolate cake and it's got whiskey on it, so I just thought this would look good with it. So this one is a personal one for an order that I've got. So it's a 10th anniversary for her parents, and she asked for a cake topper, so this is the one that we made. It's a gold and silver theme, so I thought that the gold would go really well with it.